Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 12th through the 18th of March 2023. I hope you guys are doing well. I want to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with every Taurus out there. So just take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. Also keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's not unusual for a general reading. Do not try to force yourself into a story that's not for you. So let's start here, Taurus. Spirit, can I have the energy of Taurus? Taurus. Okay, Taurus. You know, I have to tell you, this is the second time I have done your reading because so many cards flipped out. And I thought, well, that's kind of messy energy. And so I was like, okay, let me just go back. But now we have the same situation. So let's see what we have. All right, Taurus, you are starting out with the Ten of Cups and the Lovers. You're just chatty this go around. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Wands reversed. You have the Strength card and the Star in reverse. Okay, so let's see why you're so chatty this week. I can see that for some of you, you may be in a new connection, or you're feeling very complete in the connection that you are. It's really interesting because it's like half of your cards are extremely positive, like the cards everybody wants in their reading. The other half are exactly opposite, which is really interesting to me. So I do feel that you are dealing with possibly a soulmate. I feel that you are very focused on what's going to make you completely emotionally happy. Some of you have a choice, and it looks like Taurus, that you may have a choice and both of them look really good to you. I do see you looking at things in a long-term perspective. You're not looking for short-term happiness. You're very focused on long-term success. A lot of you may be focused on your financial wealth as well as your emotional happiness. There is something to do with a long-term connection that is feeling unsuccessful to you. And I am seeing that for some of you, you have two choices that you feel that you're going to be very happy in. Some of you have somebody new that's entered your life. In that case, you may be in a long-term connection right now that you feel is not successful. It's not getting you where you want to go. And I do feel that that situation is making you feel like a little bit of hopelessness. It's something that you once hoped for, you thought was going to be successful, and it's turning out that it's not. And at this point, you may be making a choice here to go with someone new, because I'm seeing that the situation from the past, you're trying to move past it. You're trying to get over that. You're definitely thinking long term. There's a lot of issues here of, loyalty. Some of you, there's children involved. But you're definitely trying to focus on what is it that's going to make you feel happy. Now let's see who is in your energy. I feel like there's a lot of conflict here for you, but ultimately it's going to turn out well because you're focused on the right things. So let's look at who's in your energy. All right, we have the Four of Swords. We have the Sun, sign of Leo, and we have the Fool in reverse. So somebody here is trying to heal their energy. There's a sense of a wall. They've put up a wall here. There's things that they're not telling you. Yeah, there's a wall that's been put up. Now, this person is also focused on what is going to make me happy. There's a new beginning here with the Fool in reverse that's trying to come in, but this person is fearful. I think that the person in your energy they have some insight into the way they're behaving. They're gaining some insight that they have put up walls. For some, this person, there's some defensiveness here. They are trying to heal themselves, though. And I feel like this person may also know that they're acting out of fear. So it looks to me like this may be the person from the past. It could be a new person, though. Let's see the energy of the connection. The Hangman in reverse. You're both looking at this connection in a new way. It's taken a long time to get to this point, but you both have had some insight into it. Let's see what's affecting this connection. There may be a sacrifice that needs to be made in this connection or for this connection. It's unclear yet. Six of Pentacles reversed. So there's a lack of balance in this connection. That's what's causing the lack of success. This would be with the person that is in your past. So the imbalance is causing the lack of success. I feel like for some of you Taurus, the person in your energy, they may have had an affair at some point, is the way it looks. And if that's the case, that affair is over. It's done. And they're realizing why things are not successful here. Let's see your outcome. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, okay. So neither of you are walking away at this point. Even though things are unbalanced, you're neither of you walking away. It looks like you're both looking at things differently, but there's a sense of things still being unbalanced. I'm going to say that. But you're looking at things differently. There's a transformation that's taking place here. All right, so bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. Now, this is underlying energy, and it tells me that there's a lot of defensiveness here. But I'm also seeing that some of you feel that there are outside people, it could be family, relatives, that you're kind of having to defend your position in this situation. But I don't see you backing down, Taurus. I see you standing your ground. And in doing so, you're going to have a lot of growth. Let's clarify. Okay, yeah, there it is. So we have the Three of Swords reversed. We have the Hierophant, sign of Taurus right there. So I see you stepping into your power, doing what it takes to provide for your own happiness, healing, particularly if this person was involved in a third-party situation. And again, I see that that's no longer the case. Yeah, it could be that your person had a choice between two, at which point they chose you. And you're wanting to heal this connection. You're committed to this connection. Let's see why the Ten of Pentacles and Six of Wands is here. Okay, we have the Two of Swords reversed. We have the King of Pentacles. Again, that's you showing up in your power. So you're seated in a very powerful position right now. And we have the Death card in reverse. So a lot of you guys you've made a decision to really work on your money. You're working on grounding yourself, and you're vibing very high, which is good. Some of you have made a decision not to end this connection. You feel very committed and loyal to this person, but at the same time, you may be wondering if this person did have a third party, you may be wondering if that's over. You may be trying to figure out, is that over? I don't see you walking away from the connection because you feel very committed in this connection. But I'm also seeing that you're feeling that things are a bit unsuccessful as well. And you might be feeling things are unsuccessful because you may feel that this person, for some reason, there's unfinished business between your person and the third party. All right, so we have the Three of Coins. We have the King of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Moon. So you could be dealing with a water sign, particularly a Cancer, but you don't have to be. You could also be dealing with a Pisces or a Scorpio. I feel like you're kind of holding your emotions back here for someone. You're keeping an eye out. You're watching this person. This would be somebody that you do have a strong connection with. You may even work with this person, but you don't have to. I'm seeing a very strong contract, though. It could be a soul contract, or it could be that you're married to this person. You could be living with this person. I feel like there is love here, but you're definitely holding back. Something has caused you to kind of close your heart down, particularly if there's been some third-party energy. But I still see you being very committed to this connection. And I feel like you're gonna fight for this person. I feel like you are standing your ground in this, but you're still holding back. You're watching to see what they're gonna do. There's a sense of losing hope if this person is keeping secrets. And there's a fear here that they are keeping secrets. And it's whatever caused things to be unsuccessful. There's a fear that this person is not out of that situation or still has some attachment to that situation. So let's look at their energy. Why is the Four of Swords here? All right, we have the Knight of Swords reversed. And the Five of Pentacles. Oof. Yeah, so this person is feeling somewhat abandoned. They're trying to heal their energy. There's a sense of being pulled back. There's things that they're not telling you because they don't want to argue. They're avoiding a fight. So they're not speaking their truth. They're not speaking their truth about feeling abandoned or left out in the cold. They could be having financial troubles as well that they're not revealing to you. And they're trying to fix those problems. They're trying to heal those problems. They're not telling you things. There's a lack of clarity that they're giving you. And it has to do with abandonment. It has to do with feeling abandoned. And it's somehow tied to a third party for some of you. Let's see why the Sun is here. All right, we have the Three of Wands reversed. We have the a lot of threes. Three of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups. And the World. Okay. So that your person wants to be happy. They want to feel joy again. They want to move in the direction that's going to be pleasing. I do have to say, for some of you, this person may drink. And if so, they probably drink by themselves. They may party as well, though. And it's a sense of, if they are drinking or they're partying, it's because they feel that their future has been denied them. There's something they were waiting for that didn't happen. And so they're trying to close that out. They've stopped waiting for something. And they're trying to close that cycle out. They've made a decision to end something here. It's linked to feeling abandoned. But there's a realization here that they want to be happy, but they're going about it in all the wrong ways. Like, I don't know. I feel like this person is acting out of fear. They're reacting versus acting on, the desire to be happy. It's like they're trying to avoid something because they think that that's going to bring them happiness. And there's a lot of, deceptive. I'm surprised the Seven of Swords hasn't come out. There's a deceptive feel about it. Why is the Fool in reverse? Which is why you're on guard. I can see why you're on guard here. Why is the Fool in reverse? Okay, we have the Devil, sign of Capricorn. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. And we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person's got problems, Taurus. This person definitely has some problems. So there's someone that they have emotions for, that they want to bring this cup of love to. But they're afraid to do it. Now, I can't tell if it's you or if it's that third party, because they've got third party written all over them as well. And it's the third party that they're feeling abandoned by. This person is toxic. They are allowing fear to make their decisions. There's things they're not telling you about how they're feeling. So I can't tell if they're trying to bring in that cup of love to you, or if they are trying, they still have love for this third party. But for whoever it is, they want a new beginning with this person. You or the other person. I can't tell yet. Maybe it'll show as we finish. But they're not doing anything about it. Yeah, they're kind of just sitting around partying or drinking by themselves. They're feeling sorry for themselves. That's what it is. But I feel like they know that. They're doing a lot of avoiding as well. Let's see, why is the Hangman in reverse? All right, we have the Four of Cups reversed, and we have the Hermit. Again, it's that reclusive energy. They're looking for answers. And I do feel that they will find them if they haven't already. I feel like they've had some realizations here. So I guess they are trying to work on themselves, but they're very reclusive in their energy. I do think that they are feeling abandoned by a third party. I do. And you're suspecting this. So it's like they're like a dry drunk. This is somebody who, like a dry drunk is someone who isn't drinking, but they sure do want to. And they have a lot of the behaviors that they would have if they were drinking. So this person is feeling that they have to sacrifice the third party in order to maintain the peace with you. Now, you can switch roles if you're on the other side, Taurus, you know, because it's not unusual for those roles to reverse. You're wondering if this person is still like in contact with or in some way still attached to this third party. It's like you accept that this person has made a decision and you're the decision, but you don't trust it. And you're very much watching this person. You're watching to see if there's still something that they're thinking about or wishing for with regard to this third party situation. Now, it's like you accept that they have ended that, but you feel there's still some attachment. And I have to be honest, I do see it. This person does still have some sort of attachment that they're not telling you about. They're trying to, you know, basically hide it, but they are aware. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles. Four of Swords reversed. What's affecting the connection is that there still is a lack of balance. And I do feel you're going to bring up this situation that I just explained. You're going to bring it up. You're going to say to this person, look, I'm still hanging in there. I haven't walked away, but we need to heal this connection and it's not balanced here. And I want to know if you are with me in your heart or you're with someone else in your heart. And I feel like you'll make a decision, a long-term decision based upon the answer. This person that you're connected with, they are slowly closing out that cycle. They may have financial trouble, like I said. It's like the money flows away from them as quickly as it comes in. And their finances are really slow, so they may be focused on that. But they realize that if they want to be happy, they're going to have to close out a cycle. They're slowly trying to close out that cycle. But it's like their attention is somewhere else. And you feel it. Let's look at your outcome. But I see you standing your ground here, Taurus. I don't see you backing down in your position. And I also feel like you'll fight for this connection. But you're sensing stuff. And I have to be honest, you're spot on. At least from what I'm seeing. All right, we have the Nine of Wands reversed. We have the Eight of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Virgo is here. And we have the Ten of Wands reversed. So I don't see either of you walking away from this connection at this time, even though both of you at times feel hopeless. And both of you want to be freed from this energy of feeling hopeless, feeling worried, feeling upset. Neither of you want to feel that way. I feel like you're both kind of sticking this out, but on their side, what I'm seeing is there's still some toxic energy here, and it's because there's a very strong tie to someone that they want to have a new beginning with. They want to offer love to that person, but they're not saying it. They're not telling you that. What they're doing is they're trying to work out the problems with you. Sometimes they feel that they can't work out those problems, that it's just too much to work out, that instead of working out the problems tend to increase. And I'm seeing that they want to work out something with someone else, but there's some sense of obligation. They're staying within this connection. Now, on your side, what I'm seeing is that you are afraid that this person is keeping secrets. That's why you're holding back. You're still committed. You feel it's a strong connection, but your fear is that this person is keeping secrets, and they are. You feel it, but you can't get them to tell you. And so I feel like even though neither of you are walking away, you're pissed. You're pissed about this. And I feel like sometimes that makes you feel a bit hopeless, and you're done with that energy. You're done with feeling that way. But I do feel that you don't trust this person because you feel that there are secrets here. And it leads you to feeling closed off and hopeless sometimes, and just quite frankly pissed. So there's a lack of trust in this connection, and I feel like it is warranted. I feel like you're going to address it, but even if you do, I feel like this person is not telling you everything. They are keeping secrets. I feel like they feel obligated, and there's a sense of sacrifice that they've made, and it's just I don't like the energy. It seems dishonest, and there's a lot of defensiveness between the two of you here as well. I don't think your energy is bad, because you're very committed here. You're looking at things long term. You just want to be happy. But this person is very conflicted, and it's like they need to make a decision, a hard decision, and then stick with it. Bottom of the deck, we have, again, the Seven of Wands. So there's a lot of defensiveness on both sides. I feel like you both are, like going to make a stand, and you're going to stick to it. Neither of you are backing down from a decision that's being made. But at what cost? That's what I would ask. At what cost? Because it appears that you've won this battle, but at what cost? So, all right. Now, you might be on the other side, so if you are, just switch it. All right, I'm going to pull a oracle card, and we'll see if there's any further messages. Yeah, I feel like the person you're dealing with here, Taurus, is not being completely honest about their feelings. And that's, they may be making financial decisions that are involving you, or it could be that this person is feeling somewhat obligated in some way. But it's not fair to you. It's definitely not fair to you. All right, let's see what you have. It says, no two flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. Comparisons are odious because they presume all other things are equal, which is never the case. Between me and you, the universe. Yeah, this person is making comparisons between you and someone else. Now, it could be you that's doing that. I don't know, but comparisons are not the way. You can have two very beautiful people, but it doesn't, they're just, people are different. No two flowers are the same. Each person is beautiful in their own way. So I feel like that was more for the cross watcher than for you, but like I said, if you are on the other side, it's for you. All right, I hope this has been helpful. I know it's not the most positive reading, but your energy is wonderful. I do have to say that. If this has resonated with you in any way, please hit the like button. And keep in mind, it's only a weekly reading. The energy can change very quickly. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I would really appreciate that. Until I see you guys in the next weekly reading, Namaste.